Hi everybody, this is Alexis. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to talk about this. I'm going to try to make this a quick video, but what I wanted to talk about is this. Can he lead you in the right direction? Okay, because we know that a man is supposed to be the leader, right? And he's supposed to be leading um, his woman in the right direction. So he's the leader, but the thing about it is that some men are not able to lead a woman going in the right direction because themselves are not going in the right direction. And that's very important for us ladies, that when we choose to be with someone, or when we choose to actually get into a relationship with someone, we should be asking ourselves, can this man lead me going in the right direction? Like, he may be able to lead you, but it isn't in the right direction. This is what I believe, that a man is able to lead a woman in the right direction is when he has placed himself in a position to be led by God. When God is leading him, when God is leading us, God is leading us in the right direction, and we are making a choice to be led in that right direction because we're choosing to submit and surrender ourselves to God on a daily basis. But if this man does not have a relationship with Christ, and that he's not seeking after God on a daily basis, then he's not allowing Christ to lead him in the right direction. Therefore, he is leading himself. So I believe just us as women, just as we choose to decide to get in relationships with men, we have to know, can he lead me in the right direction? And he also has to have what it takes to lead you in the right direction. So he needs Christ to be able to keep you and himself on that path that leads to righteousness, leading you in the right direction, leading you to experience a closer walk with Christ. I heard a man of God, a pastor, say this, that he cannot lead you to the king, he can only lead you to a king-size bed. Because this is what I believe, that when you are not led by God, then you are placing yourself in a position to either allow yourself to lead yourself. And apart from God, there's nothing good. Apart from God, there is nothing better. Apart from God is sin. So a man who does not have Christ, and he's leading you in the wrong direction. He's leading you off track. He's leading you to wrongdoing. He's leading you to sin because he does not have the Holy Spirit. He does not have what it takes to lead you in the right direction, because he's not even going in the right direction. So does he know how to lead you in the right direction? It's what's really important. And as you get to know him, as you spend time with him, as you get into his presence, as you talk to him, and as you conversate with him, you will begin to pick up on who he is. You will begin to pick up on his character. You will be able to pick up on his spirit. And you will be able to even realize and recognize the type of lifestyle that he lives. Because a person who lives a pretty good lifestyle is a person, and has Christ, is a person who's on that path, on that right path. It's a straight and narrow path, but it's the right direction. And it's not easy. God's way is not easy. It's like each and every day we have to ask God to give us the strength to just keep choosing him. Because it's not that hard to get caught up. It's not that hard to get caught up in the wrong things, getting wrapped up with the wrong people, being in the wrong place at the wrong in the wrong place at the wrong time, and all of that. Like, it's not very hard to allow ourselves to get caught up. And when I say that you'll be able to pick up on his spirit, this is what I believe, that the more time you spend with someone, you will be able, especially you as a woman of God who has the spirit of God, you are able to be able to recognize that which is of God and that which is not of God. But we also have to be able to know who God is. And being able to know who God is means that we are placing ourselves in a position to be used by God, and to for God to show us who he is. So we are dwelling in the presence of God. We are spending that alone time because we are in need of God revealing who he is to us. And then we're able to look at something and say, that's God. But then we're able to also look at something else and say, that is not God. So him being able to lead you in the right direction is very important, because if he's leading you in the wrong direction and he gets caught up in something very wrong and you there, then you're going to take the fault, and you're going to be at fault just as much as he is. So we have to be able to look after ourselves. We have to be able to guard our hearts, and we have to be able to separate ourselves from things that we know is not good for us. If he lives a very dangerous lifestyle, you don't want to open up your life to that. If you have actually kind of picked up on that, you don't want to open up yourself to that. You have to leave him alone and let him be, and let him live that dangerous and reckless lifestyle all by himself. But you are choosing to say, you know what, I'm not going to be no part of that. I'm not going to insert myself. I'm going to separate myself. Because as a kingdom woman with the Spirit of God, you and I should desire a man who is allowing the Spirit of God to lead him on a daily basis. He desires to hear from God. He seeks after to hear the voice of God. He seeks after God's guidance and direction, and that's what we need. Can he lead you in the right direction? Him being able to lead you in the right direction determines what spirit he's allowing himself to be influenced by on a daily basis, and who his spirit is connected to. I just wanted to say that. I wanted to say that. Make sure he can lead you in the right direction. Until next time, you all have a blessed day. Bye.